Good evening. Welcome to Heritage Stories in Performing Arts. I'm Sarita Nair, founder of HSPA. Thank you all for joining us this evening and live on Itihas ke Panno se. So today we are on our episode 2, season 2 of Itihas ke Panno se. And it would not have been possible without your support. I hope you have caught up with the episodes of our season 1. We had completed 8 episodes and we have had some wonderful stories of unsung heroes from all over India. Do catch up on those episodes. And now, last week, we began our season 2. Our episode 1 of season 2 was the story of an unsung hero, a very inspiring and moving story of Udham Singh Ji. वो जो लोगों को ठंडक पहुंचाने गया पर लौटा अपने सीने में बदले की आग लेकर. Do watch the story if you haven't already. It was narrated by Seema Wahi Mukherjee. And now for our episode 2. Our story today is from the same state, Punjab. Punjab, the most wonderful state where you have a lot of martyrs and stories of martyrs coming in from. This story also has a movement which plays a big role. This movement, if you have seen our promo videos, is called the Gadar movement. And what is unique about the movement is that it was started in November 1913 in San Francisco. Yes, you heard that right. San Francisco in United States of America. It was started by a group of Indian revolutionaries who wanted to throw out the British Raj from India. It was amazing to see how within a year they had more than 1,000 members who wanted to work for this cause. On November 1st, the Gadar movement announced their presence by releasing a newspaper. Let me tell you what this newspaper announced. Let me read it to you verbatim. The inaugural issue, the paper boldly declared, "Today there begins in foreign lands, but in our country's language, a war. A war against the English Raj. What is our name? Gadar. What is our work? Gadar. Our name and work are identical." And thus began the Gadar movement. The core team of the Gadar party comprised of Punjabi Sikh males, mostly. Today, you will hear the story of another member of Gadar party, by none other than Yogita Bansal Ahuja. Let me tell you a little bit about Yogita. Yogita is the founder director of Story Circle by I Nurture Me Learning Services, a dedicated center for storytelling based training in India. She is a storyteller coach in the corporate leadership consulting space. Yogita is also the co-founder and director at SIAC, Storytelling Education and Arts India Council. Storytelling is both her passion and forte, and Yogita loves to focus on the application of storytelling. She has participated in national and international storytelling festivals, learning concerts, corporate and educational conferences. And with that, I would like to welcome Yogita Bansal Ahuja. Welcome, Yogita. Hi.
Unmute myself.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us on Itihas ke Panno se.
My pleasure. Absolutely.
And now I'll give the stage, the online stage to you. So
Sure.
please carry on.
Okay. So, so should I start?
Yes, Yogita, you may start.
50 minutes. So, namaste everybody. A disclaimer to begin with. My today's story presentation is actually inspired from true events and historical timelines based on my secondary research about material available in public domain on Bibi Gulab Kaur and Gadar Party from Indian and international sources. Today, I'm going to try and tell you her story from my eyes and from all my heart. So here we begin. साल था 1914. जगह थी हिंदुस्तान से दूर मनीला, फिलीपींस. माला मुंदरियां अब पहनने को दिल नहीं करता. सुर्खी लाली देखकर मेरा मन सड़ता। ये चूड़ियां अब मुझे जचती नहीं, परदेश की रौनकें फबती नहीं। मेरे देश की मिट्टी मुझे पुकारे, मुझे बुलाए और मुझसे पूछे, कहाँ रह गई, कहाँ रह गई तू गुलाब कौरे, कहाँ रह गई तू गुलाब कौरे। बीबी गुलाब कौर ने कुछ इस तरह से अपने दिल का हाल अपने पति मान सिंह को सुनाया और फिर हाथ जोड़कर उनसे गुजारिश की कि वो उनके साथ अपने वतन हिंदुस्तान लौट ले, ताकि वहां जाकर दोनों मिलकर अपने देश की सेवा का धर्म निभाएं। जवाब में उनके पति मान सिंह ने भी कोशिश की बीबी को मनाने की, उनको याद दिलाया कि किस तरह से इतनी मुश्किलों से होकर वो दोनों अपने गांव पंजाब के संगरूर जिले से निकलकर यहाँ मनीला तक पहुंचे हैं और अब भरपूर कोशिश कर रहे हैं, पूरे यत्न कर रहे हैं यहाँ से अमेरिका जाने की। किस लिए? एक बेहतर कल की तलाश में, क्योंकि फिलीपींस अभी अमेरिका के अधीन था, इसलिए मनीला से अमेरिका जाने के रास्ते अभी भी हिंदुस्तानियों के लिए खुले थे। उम्मीद अभी बाकी थी। पर क्या बीबी ये भूल रही थी? पर अमेरिका जाने की मान सिंह की ये जिद सुनकर गुलाब कौर ने एक बार फिर कोशिश की मान सिंह को वापस भारत लौटने के लिए मनाने की। वो बोली, मैनू पता है, मुझे याद है मान सिंह कि कितनी मुश्किलों से हम अंग्रेजों और उनके सहायक उनकी हुकूमत से और उनकी तानाशाही से परेशान होकर यहाँ इतनी दूर मनीला तक पहुंचे हैं। मुझे सब याद है। पर यहाँ आकर ही तो हमें पता चला कि किस तरह से अंग्रेजों ने अमेरिका और कनाडा के दरवाजे हम हिंदुस्तानियों के लिए बंद करने की पूरी कोशिश की है। हम जैसे तैसे अमेरिका पहुंच भी जाएं, पर तुझे क्या लगता है हम वहां जाकर 2 रोटी और 4 पैसे कमा भी लेंगे, पर क्या हमें वहां पर इज्जत मिलेगी? नहीं मान सिंह, नहीं। तू खुद ही सोच, अमेरिका में रहते हुए ही क्यों लाला हरदयाल जी ने और बाबा सोहन सिंह बकना ने ही गदर पार्टी की पिछले साल शुरुआत की, क्योंकि अमेरिका में भी हमको कमतर समझा जाता है, हमें नीचा दिखाया जाता है। और ये सब क्यों? इन बरतानियों की वजह से। ये बरतानी हमें चैन से जीने नहीं देंगे, और गदर का तो मतलब ही इनकलाब है। पर ये इनकलाब लाएगा कौन? हम हिंदुस्तानी ही तो ना। तो क्यों तू मना कर रहा है? हर मान सिंह, तू भूल गया, तेरा भी तो खून खौला था जब हमने इसी मनीला शहर में उस दिन गदर की वो सभा में हमें पता चला था कि इन बरतानियों ने कैसे अमेरिका में भी और लंदन कनाडा में भी हम हिंदुस्तानियों के साथ कैसा व्यवहार किया है। वो हर पल हमें नीचा दिखाते हैं, हमें अलग अलग तरह से धिक्कारते हैं, कभी कुली, कभी ब्लैकी, तो कभी गुलाम बुलाते हैं। और उसी दिन मान सिंह, हम दोनों ने अपने आप को इस गदर, इस इनकलाब के लिए और अपने वतन के लिए समर्पित कर दिया था। तो सब कुछ भूल रहा है और आज कायरों की तरह पीठ दिखा रहा है। क्यों मान सिंह, क्यों? मान सिंह तो जैसे पत्थर हो गया था, वो नहीं माना। तब बीबी गुलाब कौर ने अपने पति को वो कहा जिसकी मान सिंह ने शायद कल्पना भी नहीं की थी। वो बोली, मान सिंह, जे तू अमेरिका ही जाना है ते फिर तू जा, तेरे हिस्से अमेरिका के पैसे और वहां की जिल्लत भरी रौनकें, और मैं गुलाब कौर, मेरा सरमाया, मेरे हिंदुस्तान की आजादी की कोशिशें। अब तू जा अपने रास्ते और मैं जाऊंगी अपने रास्ते, अपने वतन की ओर। बीबी गुलाब कौर की ये बात सुनकर, ये अल्फाज सुनकर मान सिंह को यकीन ही नहीं हुआ। तो फिर बीबी पर ताना कसते हुए उनके पति ने ये कहा, बीबी गुलाब कौरे, जब तू मुझसे अलग होकर हिंदुस्तान वापस जाएगी और लोग तरह तरह की बातें करेंगे, तब तू उन्हें क्या जवाब देगी? तो गुलाब कौर ने हंसते हुए अपने ही गदरी भाई करतार सिंह सराभा की बात दोहराते हुए अपने पति से कहा, सेवा देश की जिंदड़िए बड़ी मुश्किल, सेवा देश की जिंदड़िए बड़ी मुश्किल, बातें करनी ढेरों बड़ी आसान। जो देश सेवा में जुट जाते वो लख मुसीबतें गले लगाते। मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि मेरे बारे में कौन क्या बातें करेगा। अब तो इन अंग्रेजों के खिलाफ गदर ही मेरा काम, ते मैं गदरी, गदरी मेरा नाम। मान सिंह अब समझ गए कि गदर का रंग उनकी पत्नी गुलाब कौर पर पूरी तरह रंगा गया है और देशभक्ति और देश पर न्यौछावर होने का जुनून अब उनके सर पर सवार था। मान सिंह ने अब उन्हें और रोकने की कोशिश नहीं की। वो आगे अमेरिका जाने की तैयारी करने लगे और इधर बीबी गुलाब कौर अपने पति को छोड़ वापस अपने वतन हिंदुस्तान लौटने की तैयारी में। अमेरिका से निकला एक जहाज SS कोरिया, जिस पर गदरी लीडरों का एक गुट सवार था, वो लौट रहा था वापस हिंदुस्तान की ओर, वहां पर गदर आंदोलन छेड़ने। उस जहाज को अभी मनीला में रुका हुआ था और बीबी गुलाब कौर उस जहाज पर बैठ गई और निकल पड़ी अपने ही वतन की ओर अपने गदरी भाइयों के साथ। और अगर आप एक पल के लिए भी सोच रहे हैं कि उस जहाज के सफर के दौरान बीबी अपने आप को अकेला पाकर थोड़ा घबराई होंगी या फिर उदास हुई होंगी, तो मैं आपको बता दूं कि ऐसा ख्याल तो शायद उनके आसपास भी नहीं फटका होगा, क्योंकि हम सुनते हैं कि उस जहाज के सफर के दौरान बीबी ने हर पल जहाज पर सवार अन्य हिंदुस्तानियों को गदर आंदोलन से जुड़ने के लिए प्रेरित किया। वो उनको ललकारती, बंगारती और यहाँ तक कि कभी कभी उन्हें अपनी ये चूड़ियां दिखाकर, उतार कर उनको दिखाती और बोलती, पहन लो ये चूड़ियां अगर गुलाम ही रहना है तो, मेरे हाथों में तो अब ये जचती नहीं। सूत्रों के अनुसार बीबी गुलाब कौर ने अपने हौसले और बातों से बहुत सारे हिंदुस्तानियों को उस जहाज में उनके गदर आंदोलन से जुड़ने के लिए प्रेरित किया। जब वो जहाज भारत में कलकत्ता पहुंचा तो बीबी गुलाब कौर ने हौसले, हिम्मत के साथ साथ अपनी समझदारी का भी प्रदर्शन किया। कलकत्ता बंदरगाह पर अंग्रेजी सरकार के सिपाही पहले से ही तैनात थे। बाहर से आने वाले हर हिंदुस्तानी की जमकर पूछताछ और जांच पड़ताल कर रहे थे। ऐसे में एक अकेली औरत, बिना पति, बिना पिता, उसका तो पकड़े जाना बहुत स्वाभाविक था। तो बीबी गुलाब कौर ने बड़ी चालाकी से अपने ही एक गदरी साथी जीवन सिंह का नाम अपने पति की जगह पर दर्ज करा दिया और फिर खुफिया फौज को चकमा देने के लिए जीवन सिंह के साथ ही वो पंजाब की ओर निकल पड़ी। और पंजाब पहुंचकर जीवन सिंह और बीबी गुलाब कौर अपने अपने गांव नहीं लौटे, बल्कि अपने ही एक और गदरी साथी अमर सिंह के गांव कोटला, जिला होशियारपुर में जाकर उन्होंने डेरा डाला और वहां पर उन सब ने मिलकर होशियारपुर, कपूरथला और जालंधर में गदर आंदोलन का मोर्चा संभाला। जीवन सिंह, जो उनके भाई की तरह थे, कुछ दिन बाद वो शहीद हो गए। पर बीबी गुलाब कौर बड़ी बहादुरी से अंग्रेजी सरकार के खिलाफ लोगों में जागरूकता पैदा करती रहीं। उनकी हिम्मत, हौसले और काबिलियत को देखते हुए गदर आंदोलन में उनको एक भारी जिम्मेदारी, इनकलाबियों के लिए असला और हथियार पहुंचाने का काम, जो कि बीबी ने बड़ी बखूबी किया। वो अंग्रेजी सरकार को चकमा देने के लिए, ताकि वो उनकी नजरों में ना आए, वो उनके सामने एक पत्रकार के रूप में आती और पर्चे बांटते हुए अपनी बात लोगों तक पहुंचाती। और क्योंकि बीबी की बातें, उनके बोल और विचार लोगों के दिलों को चीर कर उनकी आत्मा को झंझोड़ देते थे, इसलिए वो हर पल लोगों को, आवाम को गदर आंदोलन के साथ जुड़ने के लिए प्रेरित करती। गदर की प्रसिद्धि अब धीरे धीरे बहुत बढ़ने लगी थी। हजारों नौजवान और हजारों हिंदुस्तानी गदर के साथ जुड़ने लगे थे। अंग्रेजी सरकार हर हालत में गदर को और गदरियों को कुचलना चाहती थी, और ऐसे में उनका अपना ही एक सिक्का, इन गदरियों का अपना ही एक सिक्का खोटा निकला। कृपाल सिंह, एक गदरी भाई, वो अंग्रेजों से जा मिला और गदर आंदोलन की खबरें उन तक पहुंचाने लगा। ऐसे में गदरी इनकलाबी, जो एक बड़े आंदोलन की तैयारी में थे, उस आंदोलन की खबर उसने अंग्रेजों तक पहुंचा दी, और अंग्रेजों ने बड़ी सफाई से सारे गदरियों को धर दबोचा और उन्हें पकड़ लिया। किसी को जेल, किसी को काले पानी और किसी को फांसी की सजा सुनाई गई। बीबी गुलाब कौर को भी 2.5 से 3 साल की कड़ी से कड़ी सजा सुनाकर उन्हें लाहौर के शाही किले कैद खाने में डाल दिया गया। और वहां पर सुनते हैं कि बीबी पर हर तरह की सख्ती और बेइंतहा ज्यादती की गई। उन पर कोड़े बरसाए गए, उन्हें बर्फ की सीलियों पर सुलाया गया, उनका जिस्म छलनी कर दिया। पर ऐसे में बीबी गुलाब कौर की रूह तक उन्हीं की तरह गदरी निकली। जब भी कोई अंग्रेजी सिपाही उनसे पूछता कि बता तू आंदोलन में क्या कर रही थी, तो बीबी एक शेरनी की तरह दहाड़ कर अपने करतार सिंह भाई सराभा की वो बात दोहराती, जो तू पूछे मेरा पेशा, गदर करना है काम अपना, गदरी हूं मैं, बागी है नाम अपना, गदरी हूं मैं, बागी है नाम अपना। और फिर कुछ सालों बाद 1931 में बीबी गुलाब कौर हजारों हिंदुस्तानियों को गुलामी की नींद से उठाकर उनके दिल में आजादी की शम्मा जलाकर इस दुनिया को छोड़कर चली गई। तो ये थी बीबी गुलाब कौर की कहानी, आप सबके लिए मेरी जुबानी। नमस्ते।
Beautiful story. Thank you so much, Yogita, for sharing the story of Gadri. This line is something which stands out. Gadri hu main, bagi hai naam apna. I mean, it was such a proud moment. So thank you for sharing this beautiful story. And one of the things that you did mention, and also what I read through, is that most of the Gadar movement had Punjabi Sikh meals. And when you said that she got onto the ship along with them to reach, and that was such a bold step. So wonderful. Yeah, thank you so much.
You know, when I was researching on her, it's very ironical that I am from Punjab and I was born and brought up in Punjab. I spent my first 15 years only in Punjab, and even then I was not aware of her, and it's so sad. But जब पंजाबी इतिहास के बहुत सारे पन्ने पलटे, तब बीबी गुलाब कौर की रूह जैसे मेरे अंदर बस गई, and it was not leaving me. I had to tell her story, and I am so so glad that today was the opportune moment to bring her story. Sometimes they say that कुछ कहानियाँ और कुछ कुर्बानियाँ गुमनाम होती हैं, और हमारा वो कर्तव्य है कि हम उन्हें गुमनामी से निकाल के, उनके काम को तो हम कभी भी मैच नहीं कर सकते, पर इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट दैट we tell these stories, we retell these stories, and thank you for this initiative, Sarita.
थैंक यू योगिता, शुक्रिया आपने ये कहानी यहाँ पे इतिहास के पन्नों में कही. एंड आई एम श्योर इट हैज मूव्ड अस ऑल इन मेनी वेज. Right from the fact that such a young woman left her husband, took the decision to follow her heart for her country, and so was so clear about it. I think that kind of a clarity at that age for your country is something which many of us should inspire from.
Yeah, absolutely. उस जमाने में, उस माहौल में और उन हालातों में,
बिल्कुल,
to be able to do what she did is just so amazing. Normally they say, कि आमतौर पर औरतों से ये उम्मीद नहीं की जाती थी, बट जैसा कि मैंने अपनी टीजर में कहा था कि बीबी गुलाब कौर आम औरत कहाँ थी, वो तो थी खास, बहुत खास.
बहुत खास, और इस बहुत ही खास शख्सियत की कहानी. Is there something else that you would like to share with us about her or the place, the movement?
Yeah, sure. I have some, 2, 3, 4 slides which I thought, I got her picture, and if you look at the picture, you will just keep looking at her. That's what at least I did when I saw her picture. So if you allow me, I'll be happy to share.
Please do share. I'm sure the viewers would love to put a face to the name and the story.
Thank you everybody for your comments. I'll reply to them, but thank you so much for being here in this room today with all of us, and thank you to all the people who've listened to this story live on your Facebook page, HSPS Facebook page. Thank you very much. And now let me share. Okay, here we go. So can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see Bibi Gulab Kaur.
Yeah, and if we can have, I don't know, if your format allows, people can come back on screen.
Yes, of course. Please feel free. So we are joined by a lot of storytellers who are here to support and who will also be featured in our season 2. So please do switch on your videos and join in. Most welcome. And what stands out for me of Bibi Kaur is her eyes. I mean, they are so sharp and clear. Beautiful. So yes, Seema, Priyanka, we have Seema, Priyanka, Shri Karuna, Hema. Please join in.
Yeah, so that's Bibi Gulab Kaur. I think that's I don't think that's the real version of this is a portrait of that she was put in when she was sent to Lahore's Shahi Kila Kaid Khana. And just look at, her eyes speak to you. It's almost like I'm alive. I'm there in each one of you. Yeah. And at least I got a lot of strength from her when I was researching on her, and I was creating this piece for, piece of writing to tell at this on this.
Even the way she has pursed her lips, even the way she's just, the way she's just is. I think it's.
Yeah. So that's Bibi Gulab Kaur, and I'd also like to tell you that there is a museum in Punjab which is called as Desh Bhagat Yadgar Museum, which is there in Jalandhar, which is one of the foremost cities in Punjab. And I'll just show you some pictures from there, from that particular museum. It says that they have, if you look at this, they have very carefully preserved the portraits of all the Gadar patriots and all the Gadar revolutionaries who participated in the freedom struggle. And for some, it's only a portrait, but for others, there are these chests and little statues which have been created.
Okay.
Bibi Gulab Kaur की तो तस्वीर है वहाँ पर.
Okay.
And के बारे में बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं लिखा गया है, but from the Gadar material, you will still find some kind of linkages to her story.
To her story, okay.
And these are some, if you see on the right, there's a man standing. These are some of the real stuff that they used during the revolution, which has been preserved.
Okay.
And 1913 was when the party, Gadar actually started. And November 1st was when the paper came out. The party started a little earlier than that, but November 1st, 1913 was when the paper came out. And in 2013, under the prime ministership of Dr. Manmohan Singh, that's when they celebrated 100 years of Gadar
Wow.
in this place.
Okay, in
And
this museum.
a huge cultural festival happened, and a lot of stage shows happened, which were, patriotic in nature and reflected how Gadar contributed. So that's another thing.
It's an
Something
amazing
else is,
story and such a beautiful museum. The fact that they have kept all the things and they have, given the homage to the revolutionaries. I think it's a very inspiring place to be. And yeah, thank you for sharing
even
the.
in San Francisco, the Yugantar Ashram, where the Gadar revolutionaries stayed and they worked from, even there it's preserved by the Punjabis abroad.
Oh,
Yes,
wonderful.
that also there also they have the museum. And I'm very, very happy that at least one book is there on Gulab Kaur ji. That was written by another Gadri Bhai, Kesar Singh ji, and it's called Gadar Di Dhi, which is, in Hindi it means Gadar ki beti Gulab Kaur. But so this is a picture from that book. The book, unfortunately, is not under print. You may not be able to easily get it, but in case you are moved to, you can, place order. The more number of people place order, possibly they'll print it also.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and the last one is, these are the poems these are extracts from Gadar Ki Goonj, which was the poetry and song section of the weekly newspaper Gadar.
So that's one part of the entire newspaper, Gadar Ki Goonj. Okay.
Which was Gadar Ki Goonj was primarily the compilation of the original songs and poems on patriotic songs and poems written by the Gadaris themselves. So the editor, one of the first editors was Kartar Singh Saraba only. So that's what I had. I'm going to just do stop share, and before I'll just leave you with her picture one more time before I stop share.
And when you were talking about through the story, the time you removed your bangles, and so that's something there are these scenes that keep playing to me as you're showing her picture. I'm imagining her there on the ship, and so how was your experience bringing the story alive? I mean, what did you feel, and you know?
I don't know. I would possibly what I felt would have reflected in my telling, because I kind of consciously did not look at myself, even though your format makes me. I had actually removed it from. I didn't want to look at myself. I just wanted to feel every bit of her coming out through my story and my words, because
We could
words
see
are
it in
all
your
I had.
eyes. We could see it in your eyes. Yes.
Right. So this, I have lived this story ever since I, started working on it, or maybe, I thought about, because one thing was very clear. I wanted to bring something from my own state, and in the process, I wanted to know my own state better. That was one of my objectives, and I got a lot of more material on other. And I had discussed that with Ima as well. I had got a lot more material on some other Gadar revolutionaries, and I have named them also, some of them here. But it seems that this story was, this story chose me, and I feel very, very fortunate that her atma, her ruh did not leave me, and I have lived her in the last few days of working on this.
Thank you so much for sharing that experience. And Itihas Ke Pannos is open to hear the other stories of the other Gadris as well. So please do feel free to come back and share the stories. And others who were listening in, how did you all feel about it?
Yet again, another lady, a woman, her spirit spoke through the storytellers of Itihas Ke Panne, right? So I think that keeps repeating. I think somewhere the stories want to be told and these people want to be spoken about them, and it's just coming through us. I think that's a really amazing thing about this whole event that is happening time and again.
Thank you. It's a very moving experience. It's overwhelming to hear that, and how the stories choose the teller, and then it's out there.
Exactly. It was so beautiful, Yogita. It was really beautiful. Such a lovely story.
Thank you.
Hi. Loved your telling, Yogita. It was absolutely mesmerizing, and the calm way which you told it, and especially wo chudiyon utarne wala.
This
So, although although I know the story because you shared it with me earlier, but when you were telling it, even now, I was transfixed. And you're right, I could see it in your eyes, what you were feeling. So it actually had Atma shown through you.
means so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The bangle is
And I
something.
know, yeah. And I know how much effort she would have put in this because there's very little material available on her.
Yes,
And you just
I
have to
realized.
look, and you have to construct from everything else which is there to get her story. So I know a lot of research has gone in, which I understand.
Yes, and I realized it when I was, trying to read about her as well.
Yeah.
And when I spoke to Yogita, is when she said how, it was difficult to get the content in the book.
Yeah.
And so thank you, Yogita, for all the hard work that you put in to bring the story here. So much appreciated.
Yeah, in fact, I ordered the book, but I got the call from the publisher saying that it's not under print. I ordered it about 4 weeks ago, but 4 days ago, when I told you, I got a call from them saying that it was to reach you, but sorry, we don't have it under print. Nobody's asking for this book. So.
And that is the case for many unsung heroes.
Yeah.
There are so many martyrs about whom the literature is not available because there are so many things which they have done and it is not recorded. So that's something that we have realized in this course of 2-3 months, is that we don't have data on a lot of people who have sacrificed their lives for our country. So hopefully we'll be able to continue to do what we're doing with whatever is available, and this will be a platform where we share such stories.
Yeah,
Thank you. And
storytellers poet. We need to do more of this.
Yeah.
absolutely. And thank you all for your support. And I look forward to your continuous support. Seema, Yogita, Hema, Shri, Priyanka.
Thank you, Karuna. Thank you,
Yeah.
Hema. Thank you, Seema. First and foremost, for being here today. It's always nice.
Pleasure.
A pleasure, actually, Yogita. I can't miss your
Meeting.
whatever story it is. But this story, as you said, it shows you and you belonging to that state, you saying that dialogues in that little Punjabi accent. It was so authentic, so soulful, coming from your heart. I just, when I heard this Gada party in the introduction video, I just remembered my history textbook. Okay, there was some party called Gada party, but you belonging to the state, you didn't know for 15 years this, so me belonging to another state, like I really, as every episode I'm saying, Sarita, I don't know how this thought came to you. This is so really wonderful that such stories are coming forefront and our kids and everybody's getting, not when we don't know, our generation doesn't know, our kids knowing them also. It's like, it's really wonderful what is happening here.
Yeah.
And these kind of stories, when they're of the women, their courage, their spirit, and their soul is really giving us more confidence and more inspiring and more motivation with every story.
To
Right
follow
from
your
Woman
heart,
Brand.
to follow
Yeah.
your heart and do what has to be done for the
Yeah.
bigger cause.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but imagine at that time, even now someone would think of partying and doing something like this. At that time, it's like 100 years ago to just move away, tell your husband that country comes first. I mean, I
Yes.
think that's
That's
Huge,
really
huge
courageous.
step.
Yeah.
Really.
And no phones, nothing.
Nothing.
You're on your own. You're on a ship full
Yeah,
of men.
yeah.
and you are, you're so clear about what you want to do.
Yeah.
Single goal and that vision and that short-sightedness that you have to go on, come what may. Spirit, really wonderful.
Actually, this is like living through their lives, right? When we are listening to the story, it's like we are living through what she must have gone through, and what they have gone through, and what was the struggle that they had. And we think we have worries and troubles. I think we should just look at these people, actually, not only women, but the people who went through that. And Gadar Party was just mentioned as a one line thing in our history.
That's what I said.
That's what we just
Yeah,
learned.
I
Nothing.
remember
Yeah.
I told Seema about it that, when I was in class 9, so in ICSE, there was, in the ICSE history book, there was a chapter called The Freedom Struggle Fighters. And it was divided into two sections, which was the era of the moderates and the extremists. So under the extremist section, they were almost kind of, labeled as people who created ruckus in the freedom struggle.
Kind
But
of.
somehow I always felt very, very attached to, and that's where for
Yeah.
the first time I read about Gadar, that was all, just a short paragraph, not more than that. But somehow, doing this more research on Gadar, and when I thought about freedom struggle, it had to be Gadar. And women are generally not mentioned, so I thought, let me pick up.
Yeah. And
The word extremist itself, it is not looking from within. Like when you are here and you will see out, it's an outsider's view of what the other person is doing, what is happening in the country. So it is basically the view of the
Outsider
ruler,
talking.
the ruler's eyes. And we
Okay.
study history from their eyes, which is so unfortunate.
absolutely.
बहुत गुस्सा आता था मुझे छोटे होते कि क्यों उनको extremist, they
हाँ.
had the judgment to die for the
Yeah.
country, and calling them like extremists.
And they are the ones who brought in the Chingari, just
Yeah.
the Chingari that,
And each chingari is important in its own way, because each one has different kind of courage. This, imagine to be jailed and then to be beaten up and take all that torture. अभी जरा सा चोट लग जाती है ना तो हमारे को पैर में दर्द होके, we feel कि क्या हो गया, दर्द हो रही है. And imagine the kind of torture they would have suffered. Unimaginable, and still gone on, and वो जज्बा नहीं दिल से निकला कि हमारा देश है. I mean,
And taking over from taking it forward from what Seema is saying, when that museum they showed all the pictures, you showed all the
Yeah.
pictures of those people. So each of those portraits has a story behind it.
yeah,
And we
I was thinking the
we
same.
don't know. We don't know.
we don't know their story.
Same thought crossed my mind.
Life, they had people, they had family, they had their lives, and they gave all that up to fight for our freedom that we are enjoying now. And something, really, I think history should be taught through stories, not with the kind of textbooks that we went through.
And what
I think they have alternative profession also,
Yeah, now we are going to do. But Gulab,
also what was very inspiring about Gadar Party is that it was started outside India
yeah,
by most of the people who left India or had to leave because of the circumstances.
yeah,
And it was all working towards India's freedom. They all came back to India to be a part of that. And that is so inspiring. Today, how many would want to come back?
yeah.
And also there is
So-
a reason why they wanted to come back, because they were mistreated there, and
Yeah.
Britain, Britain had that power over the world today. At that point of time, sorry, not today, at that point of time, to kind of dictate terms, and they made them feel lower class, and they felt that wherever we go in the world, we will not be considered equals until and unless we earn our own freedom.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Someone has to take the first step, and
That
that's how the idea of a free India was first brought in by our Gadris.
So thank you for the wonderful story, and thank you all for being here and talking about how we all felt after hearing that. So now I'd like to thank the viewers for joining in, who have been there with us for the past hour. So do continue watching Itihas Ke Panno Se on the HSPA Facebook page. Thank you all for your support, and do watch episode 1 of season 2 as well as all the 8 episodes in case you haven't already. to share, like, and talk about it. Talk about these stories with your friends and families. These stories need to be heard.